Ok, everybody, let's go study. Todo mundo tá me ouvindo aí bem, gente?
Yes.
Vocês estão me ouvindo aí? Me ouvindo aí, Cleibe, Dalton? Estão me ouvindo direitinho aí?
Yes.
Okay, alright, so let's go. Today we are going to finish, if I don't have mistake, our review, okay? Let me tell you something again, guys. A aula passada, gente, nós paramos onde... Me ajude aí. Onde nós paramos na aula passada, na nossa revisão? Nós falamos... Superlative. Alright. So, we're talking about the superlative forms. Okay. So, today we are gonna talking about the difference between any versus some. Okay, we are gonna talking about the present perfect. Okay, the present perfect, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Right, continuous. And the last thing that we saw here, a little bit of phrasal verb. We are not going to talk about everything, but some phrasal verbs and the reflexive pronoun. The last one is reflexive pronouns, right? So guys, we are gonna start with we talking about last class the superlative form. Now we are gonna talking about the difference between any and some, right? Do you remember that we talking about the difference between any and some? I mean, any and some means just a minute. Means algum or alguns, okay? Uns, né? Nosso famoso ou uns, alright? Okay? This is an any and some, right? Okay, so pouco também pode ser pouco, right? Any and some. Nenhum, okay? You can say that any and some in Portuguese could be nenhum, okay? Or nenhuns, okay? Right? This, any and some. But the question is, when should I use and when should I use some? Let's start with some. Let's start with some. Okay, some, guys, we are going to use in affirmative, and remember this, affirmative sentences, right? Sentences, exactly. We are going to use some to talking about an affirmative sentence. For example, I have some money, right? For example, I have some money, or I have something, I've got some friend, I have some friend, right? You can use some as well. I have some friend, okay? I need some. For example, she needs, let's put it in another situation. She needs some help, right? She needs some help, all right? Or my father wants some time off. Or my father needs some time off. What it means time off, guys? A free day. right? He wants to relax, right? He wants to relax. He wants a free day. My father, imagine, my father maybe works a lot, so he needs us time off, right? Time off is a time that you take, that you don't do anything. This is time off, right? For example, a holiday maybe. Holiday is a kind of time off. Okay, so my father wants some time off. So some, guys, you're going to use in affirmative sentences, and any we are going to use in an interrogative sentence. I'm going to start with interrogative sentences, or even in a negative sentences. Okay, negative sentences. Right? For example, I don't have any friend here. I don't have any friend here. Okay? Or she doesn't have any money. Right? She doesn't have any money. Right? Do you have any friends? Okay? Do you have any friends here? Okay? So, any, guys, is the same, means the same translation as some. The only difference between any and some is this, that some we use in affirmative sentences and any we have to use in negative or interrogative sentences, right? Any, some. I don't have any friend here. Oh, I have some friend. I don't have any money, or I have some money, right? Do you have any friend? Do you have any idea? Right? This question is very common. Do you have any idea? Okay? Do you have an idea? Or even, I don't have any idea. Right? So it's very simple to the use of any and some. It's very easy, guys. There's no secret. There's no so difficult, like, use some and any. All right? Okay? Do you remember this? Do you remember, Kleber? Do you remember Isabel? Do you remember this when we talking about this?
Yes.
Yeah? Is there any kind of doubts here? Question? No? Don't you have, guys, any kind of questions here because of that? No, right? Okay. So we finished. Guys, I think that it's good to remind the use of. Remember, we have someone. Remember that I talking about this, guys. Someone, somebody, or somewhere. Remember this? Somewhere. The use of some, there are another forms to use somewhere, something. For affirmative, someone, somebody is the same thing in Portuguese. So if I can translate this, I can say that someone and something is this in Portuguese. Somebody, the same in Portuguese. Okay? Somewhere. What I mean somewhere? Somewhere, everybody. It's like this. If you want to say, right, somewhere around here. Imagine this situation. I saw your telephone in somewhere here. Imagine that you are looking for your telephone. You lost your telephone, and you are looking for your telephone, and you say, and I say, man, I've seen your telephone somewhere around here. Okay, I've seen your telephones in somewhere around here. Okay, so somewhere is this, and something in Portuguese is this, right? You can use this, something. I have something to do, right? I have something to do later. I have something to do tomorrow. I have something to do here. Okay? I have something to tell you, right? Imagine this phrase, I have something to tell you. Okay? I have something to tell you. I forgot what I want to tell you, but I have something to tell you, right? So it's the use of something, the someone, somebody, somewhere. Okay, and we saw as well this the junction of anyone. Okay, anybody. Sorry, it's together this here. Anybody, or just a minute, or anywhere, or even anything. Okay, right? Okay, guys. If anyone, basically anyone and anybody, basically is opposite of someone and somebody. If someone is and somebody is this in Portuguese, anyone and anybody is opposite of that. Is opposite of someone. So if you say anyone, could be this one if you are negating, or even could be if you are making questions. Okay, if you are making question, could be this one. I'm not going to talk in Portuguese. I'm going to show you. This is when you are asking maybe, and this when you are negating too, right? For example, is there anyone here? And anybody is the same, guys. I can do like this. I can do like this because it's the same. They are the same. All right. I can say, for example, is there in the question for example, is there anyone here? Okay. I can ask you, is there anybody here? For example, is there anybody here? Okay, is there anybody here? Okay, as I'm making questions, I want to use this. I can use, is there anybody here? I can use, is there nobody here? Okay, I can use both of them. Okay, all right. I can do this. Okay, I can use this, or I can use, for example, anywhere. Anywhere, as I told you, is the same idea, right? It's the same idea. Anywhere. If somewhere is this, right? If somewhere is this, anywhere is, as I told you, it's totally opposite of this. So anywhere is like this in Portuguese. Right? Do you remember? Did you remember the? Do you remember when I told you about the telephone that maybe you have lost? Imagine this: you have lost your telephone, and you asked me if, by the way, I have found it, and I say, oh, sorry, I can't. I can find your phone in any way, right? I can find your phone in anywhere. Okay, so I use this. Why did I use anywhere here, guys? Because I had a negative form here. I have a negative words here. Okay, for that reason that I use anywhere here. Okay, because I have a negative word here, right? And the last one that we talked about, it was anything, right? I can say that anything, as I told you, could be in Portuguese this. Okay, I don't have anything. I don't have anything at all. Imagine this sentence. I don't have anything at all. I mean, I have nothing, right? I have nothing. When I say I don't have anything at all, I'm talking about that I have nothing. Okay? All right? I don't know anything. Okay? She isn't anything. I am not anything. So, one more time, talking, any, we use to make a question. Do you have anything? Right? Question. Do you have anything? Okay? Do you have anything? Okay? Or I don't have anything. Anything. I forgot anything here. I don't have anything at all. Better. Okay? Do you have anything? Okay? Do you have anything to tell me? You can say this, right? Okay? So this is the use of some and any that we use all the time. Okay? Any questions? Did you remember this? Can I continue? Guys, can I continue? Did you understand? Is it okay for you?
Okay.
Okay, Clayby, you got it? All right. Okay, guys. So then we're talking about one of the I think that the most difficult verbal time in this level. It was this one, the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. Right? First of all, when I use the present perfect, first of all, what is the structure? Let's start with the structure of the present perfect, right? The present perfect, you use, the structure basically is the use of have or has plus verb in participle. Okay? This is basically the structure of the present perfect, right? Have is the auxiliary here, have for the normal people, and has for the third people, right? In a grammar. Okay, when I'm talking about grammarly, have, I have, you have, third person. She has, right? She has, he has, it has. Okay, plural. We have, plural. They have, right? One more time. I have, you have, third person. She has, he has, it has, plural. We have, they have. Alright? Okay? Plus the part, the verb, and the participle. Okay? Now, just to remind you guys, what is the verb and the participle? What is the participle of the verb? The participle of the verb, guys, is the third columns of verb that we have here. We have, let's talk like this. We have the V1, the columns. The columns of V1, okay? I'm not talking about, it's not this structure. I'm going to do something different because in order to, you don't make mistake here. Where is? Okay, I don't know where it is that, but All right. This one. Okay, we have in English, all right, the verbs that we consider. Let's call it them it. Let's call them this way, right? That is the V1. Okay, the verb 1, the V3 verbs, V2 verbs, V2, and V3. Okay, V3. This V3 is the verb and the participle. This V3 here is the verbs in participle, the verbs that we are going to use in here, verb and participle. Okay, is the V3. We are gonna call the V3. So verb 1. Verb 1, guys, V1 is all the verb in the present form. Okay, all the verbs in the present form is called V1. For example, we have do here, or, does, or doing. Okay, doing is the verb 1. Verb 2 is the past of the verb. So what is the past of the verb do? Did. Okay, and V3 is what we are going to use as the verb in participle, right? So the V3 parts, the V3 columns of the verbs do is done. Okay, so we have do in the present, does in the third person, do in the present continuous. V2, did in the past form of do, and done is the past participle of do. So here in the present perfect, we are going to use the verb this way, right? This form that we are going to use the verb here and the present perfect. Okay, so I have done. Okay, pay attention, guys, because here you're not going to use do, you're not going to use did, does, or even doing. Here you have to use the participle of do, done. Okay, so I have done. You don't say I have do. You don't say I have doing. You don't say I have did. No, I have done. Okay, this is a structure. And the third person, okay, and the third person, okay, she, again, she has. Let's pick up another verb. So I use do here, going to use another verb. For example, let's use the verb see, right? The verb in the present. Let me put all the forms of it in the present. See, the past, the third person of this is sees, right? The present, the continuous form, the ing form, seen. The past of this verb, do you remember? The past of this verb is saw, and the participle of this verb is seen. Alright? So, to make a sentence with this verb in the present perfect, I'm going to use the verb at this form, seen. So let's put this form there. She has seen. Okay? She has seen. I have done. She has seen. My father has seen. Okay? So this is the third person to the present perfect, right? Do you remember this? Do you remember this, guys? Kleber, Dalton, Isabel, do you remember this form? Do you use the present perfect?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you have any questions about this, about the structure of the present perfect? No? Are you sure? Don't you have any kind of question about the structure with the present perfect? No? No. All right. Now, guys, when the most important question that I'm going to do, okay, that I would like you do, you answer, okay? When should I have to use the present perfect? Who can tell me when should I have to use the present perfect? One of you guys, one of you, who can tell me? When should I use the present perfect? And in which situation I have to use the present perfect? I use the present perfect in the present, the future, and the past. When? I would like to know. I would like to you answer. When should I have to use the present perfect? Guys? Oh, sorry. Okay, repeat, please, Isabel.
Talk about an action happens in the past.
Exactly. Did you understand her, guys? Did you understand her? We use present perfect. We use the present perfect to talking about an action in the past and the time cannot be mentioned. Cannot be mentioned. Okay? Mentioned. Okay? The most important of the present perfect, guys, I used to tell you, I used to say that the secret of the present perfect is that we use the present perfect to talking about an action in the past and the time cannot be mentioned. Okay? For example, if you want to say something that happened 1,000 years ago, I mean days ago, months ago, you cannot mention the time, right? The time cannot be mentioned. For example, I gotta put I've, okay guys? I've gone I've gone to the USA. Right? Let's use the example. I've gone to the USA. What I'm talking about, guys? I'm talking about the action. The most important of this phrase, these sentences, the sentence is the action. When this action happen, okay? When this action happened or took a place, right? I'm gonna put took a place because I like this. I like this phrasal verb, right? When this action took a place is a more phrasal verb, guys, that means happened, right? Aconteceu. When this action took a place doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay? And guys, doesn't matter and cannot be mentioned. Okay? The time when this action happened, when this action took a place, cannot be mentioned. Alright? You don't say, for example, I have gone to the USA last year. You don't say this because it's wrong, right? You have to say, I have gone to the USA, just this. I have gone to the USA, right? Because the action is more important than the time that this action took place, okay? Another example, I have gone to my grandma's house. I've gone to my grandma's house. Okay, I have gone to my grandma's house, right? One more time. The action is more important than when this action happened. So, in this case, we are going to use the present perfect. Okay? Right? Guys, pay attention. The action is more important and the time cannot be mentioned. Okay? You cannot say when this action happened. And you tell me like, teacher, but how, when I'm going to use? I don't remember in an action that the time is not important. Guys, maybe this can be a cure. Okay? Right? Okay? This can be a cure if you are talking to someone and the time is irrelevant, right? Imagine that the time is irrelevant. You're not going to say the time. I don't need, guys. It's the time doesn't matter, right? And it's a little bit logical. Okay. For example, you can use to when I'm going to use the present perfect. You can use to, guys, when the action, the time, and who did this. Yeah, you can use like this. Who did this is logical, right? The mayor. Imagine this, the mayor. The mayor, guys. I mean, how can I say? Vittorio Medioli is the mayor of Beijing, right? So, mayor. The mayor has, or someone, I'm gonna put someone, no. The mayor, no. I'm gonna put someone, because we're talking about someone a couple of minutes ago. Someone has fixed the street. Okay? So why did I use this present perfect? Here has as the auxiliary of this verbal time, and this verb is in participle. Why should I? Because it's logical. If someone fixed the street, it's logical that was the city house or the mayor. Okay? Of course, it's logical. If someone has fixed the street, someone, another example here that maybe you're going to understand better. Someone has stole the bank. Okay? Someone has stole the bank. Logical that who stole the bank, has stolen. Okay, guys, I made a mistake here. Stolen, all right. Someone has stolen the bank. Of course, guys, it's logical that who stole the bank was a thief. Okay? You can use the present perfect to talking about something that is logical too, right? Someone has it was me, it was myself. No, right? No, it's not us, right? It's very logical that who has stolen the bank. It was a thief. It's not a doctor, right? It's not I know someone that was not there, right? So you can use the present perfect as well to talking about something that is logical, right? The time doesn't matter. Who did maybe doesn't matter, but the action is the most important than who did or when this action happened, right? Okay, this is another kind of situation that we're going to use the present perfect. Present perfect, guys, you can use the present perfect to talking about something that have just happened. Okay, for example, I have just arrived at home. Arrived at home. I have just arrived at home. Okay, for example, remember that I told you your mom, you are at school or you are in another place, and you arrive in your house and your mom or someone who lives with you asked like, hey, where is my sneakers? Where is my towel? You say, Mom, I have just arrived at home. All right? So, like this. Okay? When you want to give it this idea, you have just, you have just arrived, you have just seen, right? Imagine this one. I have just a minute. I have just seen her. I have just seen her. Okay? Right? So when you want to give this kind of idea, you use have just to. Right? I have just seen, I have just arrived, I have just sleep, I have just whatever, slept, right? I have just slept. Ok? Right? Ok? Então, gente, olha só. Present perfect nós usamos para essa situação. Para a situação em que nós falamos da ação, mas não focamos no tempo, tá? O tempo não importa. Quando nós usarmos o present perfect, o tempo não pode ser mencionado. Viu, Kleiber? Viu, Dalton? Não pode ser mencionado. Ok? O present perfect, gente, dá ideia de passado, a ação que você fez no passado. Só que, é por isso que eu falo que não tem esse tempo verbal em português, right? A ação aconteceu no passado, mas você não pode falar quando aconteceu. Você não pode usar o present perfect e logo depois falar hoje de manhã, tá? Ó, eu tomei café da manhã. Pronto, você não precisa falar assim, eu tomei café. Olha como fica pleonasmo. Eu tomei café da manhã hoje de manhã. Não fica um trem pleonasmo? Se é café da manhã, foi hoje de manhã. Então, o present perfect aqui é para esse tipo de situação, tá? Não é meio que pleonasmo. Na verdade, o present perfect não é pleonasmo. Ele só é indicando que o tempo não é importante e não pode ser mencionado. Você não pode falar que viajou o ano passado e usar nessa frase um present perfect. Você vai usar o presente simples. Eu viajei o ano passado. I traveled last year. Agora, se a informação que você quer passar, a informação mais relevante for sua viagem e não for o ano passado não interessa, a viagem que é a informação mais importante, aí você usa o present perfect. Ok? I have traveled. Acabou, já era. I have traveled and it was very good, right? I've known, né? A lot of beautiful places. Eu viajei o ano passado, estava muito bom, conheci um montão de lugar legal. Eu viajei, ok? Conheci vários lugares legais. O tempo que isso aconteceu não pode ser mencionado, ok? Aí é que eu falei que seguinte, aí alguém me pergunta, mas como? Quando que eu vou usar isso? Sabe? Quando que eu vou usar isso? Ô, gente, vai ter hora na conversa de vocês que você vai querer falar sobre o present perfect, tá? Ok? Você vai querer falar da ação e o problema para que quando aquilo aconteceu, tá? Então esse é o jeito de usar. Agora, essa outra situação aqui, ó, quando você acabar de fazer alguma coisa. Quando você acabar de fazer alguma coisa, você vai usar a formação I have just, you have just, she has just seen, she has just done, I have just done, she has just done. Ok? Right? Então, quando você acabar, eu acabei de ver um acidente. I have just seen an accident. Ok? Acabei de chegar. I have just arrived. Ela acabou de dormir. She has just slept. Tá? Então, vocês vão usar essa formação, have just, para falar uma coisa que acabou de acontecer. Ok? É essa formação que vocês vão usar. Tá? Right? Com relação ao present perfect. Ok? Present perfect continuous. Agora nós vamos colocar nesse present perfect aí, nós vamos colocar um continuous. Tá? Mesma coisa. Qual que é a estrutura? No caso do present perfect continuous, nós vamos usar o have e o has mais o verbo, mais o been, tá, gente? Não se esqueça, esse been aqui é fixo, ele não sai daqui, mais o verbo com ing, tá? O been mais o verbo com ing, ok? Assim, ó. Verbo com ing. Right? Ok? Então vai ser assim, ó. I have been studying. Ok? Tá? Então essa é a estrutura do present perfect continuous. I have been studying, she has been studying, my father had been studying, been doing, gone, going, been studying, been sleeping, tá? Vai ser sempre assim. I have been studying, I have been, tá? Sempre vai ser assim. Beleza. A estrutura tranquila, ok? Vamos lá. Quando que nós usamos o present perfect continuous? Vocês vão usar o present perfect continuous, gente? Nós usamos o present perfect continuous para falar sobre uma ação repetitiva. Tá? Se todo dia você faz a mesma coisa e vai continuar fazendo essa mesma coisa, vocês usam o present perfect continuous. Uma coisa é você falar que I have worked. Eu trabalhei. Outra coisa é eu falar I have been working. Eu estou trabalhando. Só que não é, gente, uma ação tipo, eu estou trabalhando, assim, é uma coisa sistemática, é uma coisa repetitiva, é uma coisa que com uma certa frequência, right? Imagina que, lembra que eu falei para vocês que é aquela expressão, né, aquele jeito da mãe da gente falar com a gente. Eu já te falei 1 milhão de vezes. Isso é present perfect continuous. Tá? Ela falou hoje, falou semana passada, falou agora, falou daqui a pouco vai falar de novo, amanhã vai falar, depois vai falar, e depois vai falar a mesma coisa. Ok? Vocês lembram que na oportunidade eu dei o exemplo para vocês do quadro lá da sala? Lembra? Se lembra, Kleiber, que eu falei sobre o quadro? Dei até um exemplo lá do quadro que eu falei assim, imagina o nosso quadro aqui, que o nosso quadro tá muito ruim, aí eu viro para vocês e falo assim, guys, I have talked with my manager. Eu falei com o meu supervisor, meu gerente. Quando eu uso o present continuous, o present perfect para falar isso com vocês, quando que eu falei, gente? Não interessa, o interessante é que eu falei. Agora, se eu usar o present perfect continuous, I have been talking, quer dizer que eu vim o mês inteiro falando e vou continuar falando com ele sobre o problema do quadro, tá? Então, o Present Perfect Continuous é uma ação repetitiva. Tudo que você for falar repetitivo, eu costumo dizer assim, ó, em matéria de serviço. Em matéria de serviço. Vamos falar, em matéria de emprego, de trabalho. Quando você fala, I have worked, tá? Eu trabalhei muito, vamos imaginar que você está falando com o seu chefe. Você está falando, I have worked. Eu trabalhei demais. Me ajuda aí, me dá um aumento aí. Eu trabalhei demais. Você usou o present perfect, quer dizer que você trabalhou no passado, né? Quer dizer, você não falou quando, mas você trabalhou demais. Ok? Você está pedindo para ele olhar seu lado aí. Tá? Basicamente isso. Se você usa o present perfect para falar que trabalhou com seu chefe, você está querendo que ele olhe a sua parte. Olhe o seu lado. Agora, se você usar o present perfect continuous para falar a mesma frase, I have been working. O que você está falando? Que você trabalhou muito, tá? Que você vem trabalhando muito e vai continuar trabalhando muito. É uma ação repetitiva, uma ação que se repete, tá? Então, nesse caso, é o present perfect continuous. I haven't been sleeping at night. Eu não estou dormindo à noite. Não é um simples present continuous, não é uma simples ação contínua. É uma ação repetitiva. Ela tem o uso do present perfect e tem o uso do continuous aí, né, que significa que essa ação vai estender por muito tempo ainda, tá? Então, por exemplo, se algum de vocês alguma vez ouviu ou já falou que não está dormindo direito e tem certeza, talvez que tem até medo que hoje não vai dormir, amanhã também não, present perfect continuous que você tem que usar, tá? Ok? Right? Então, essa é a diferença do present perfect para o present perfect continuous. Present perfect é uma ação passada onde o tempo não importa. Present perfect continuous, uma ação repetida. É isso mesmo? Fala. Acho que é isso mesmo. Uma ação que se repete. Ok? Repetitiva. Isso. A gente erra também. Ok? Right? Então, isso é o present perfect continuous. Tá, guys? Ok? Alguma dúvida? E a estrutura é isso aí mesmo. Tá? Alguma pergunta aí? Por enquanto, não. Como que é?
De boa.
De boa. Você falou de boaça? Não acredito que você falou de boaça. Você falou de boaça. Eu ouvi você falar de boaça.
De buenas.
Ah, de buenas. Eu entendi de boaça. Ok. Alright. Aí depois nós entramos no phrasal verbs, guys. Né? Que foi das últimas. Foi a penúltima e a última aqui. Foi phrasal verbs e reflexive pronouns. Os phrasal verbs, né, são aqueles verbos compostos, tipo get up. Isso aí tá mais fresco na mente de vocês, né? Get up. O que são phrasal verbs? São palavras que composta de um verbo ou e uma preposição, ou verbo e um substantivo, que nós usamos, tá, para indicar ações, tá, right, estados, ok? Que nós vimos muito aí, né? Citei para vocês que depois vocês olham lá, acho que tem essa aula gravada lá no Hangout, no Classroom. Depois vocês dão uma olhada. Essas duas últimas aulas, gente, eu não vou nem falar muito, que elas estão lá, vocês podem dar uma olhada lá, tá? Que é o uso, por exemplo, do get up, né? Por exemplo, dos phrasal verbs. Nós sabemos, eu não vou colocar isso lá na prova para vocês, mas, tá? Vocês precisam saber disso. Que os phrasal verbs, eles são formados às vezes por verbos transitivos e intransitivos, tá? Lá no Classroom eu explico aquilo lá direitinho. Verbos transitivos e verbos intransitivos. O que são os verbos transitivos? Aqueles verbos que dependem de outra coisa para eles terem um significado, ok? E os verbos transitivos são aqueles que não... Como que é? Verbo intransitivo são aqueles que dependem. Os transitivos são os que não dependem de outra palavra para eles significar alguma coisa, tá? Ok? ok? Para ele dar sentido na frase, tá? Mas os phrasal verbs, escrevi phrasal verb aqui errado, escrevi uma parte em português e a outra em inglês. Isso acontece, é a parada aqui, tá? Então vamos lá. Então, os phrasal verbs, gente, eles são assim. Então, eu pedi até para vocês montarem lá, pegarem para mim, trazerem alguns phrasal verbs, tá? Right? Que vocês, né, que vocês acharam mais importantes, assim, tá? Continue fazendo isso. Pegue os phrasal verbs, estudem phrasal verb. Phrasal verb é meio que decoreba mesmo, tá? É meio que decorar, não tem outra coisa além de decorar, tá? Então vocês assistam a aula lá depois, pegam lá alguma coisa sobre o phrasal verb. Eu vou colocar lá no teste de vocês alguns phrasal verbs que nós já usamos, por exemplo, get up, wake up, stand up, take it easy, shut up, né? Shut up, sit down, take a shower, have breakfast, take a breath, ok? São esses phrasal verbs mais comuns, tá? Mas os phrasal verbs são treinados, são decorados. A gente decora. Getting through, ok? Esse phrasal verb, gente, tá sendo muito usado. Não sei se vocês têm assistido notícias internacionais. Esse phrasal verb, get through, tem sido muito usado nos nossos dias, né? Get through. O que é get through? Superar, passar por isso. Ok? Get through é o phrasal verb que significa passar por isso. Em época de pandemia, né? Esse é o phrasal verb que nós mais ouvimos em reportagens, jornalismo, esse negócio tudo, em comentários. We are going to get through to this, right? We are getting through this pandemic. We are getting through. Nós vamos passar por isso. Get through é passar por momentos quando você está com um momento difícil. Você get through, ok? Então é um phrasal verbs muito usado aí, ok? E por último, nós falamos do reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns, ok? Nós falamos do reflexive pronouns, que é me, you, him, her, it, us, them, ok? Eu, você, tá? Quando que nós usamos os reflexive pronouns? Nós usamos os reflexive pronouns para falar, né? Me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Como eu falei para vocês, o reflexive pronouns é um ensaio para voz passiva e voz ativa que nós vamos ver no próximo módulo. No próximo módulo vocês vão ver isso aqui de novo, mas como voz passiva e voz ativa, tá? Quando que não? Me, you, him, her, it, us, them significa a mesma coisa de I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Tem o mesmo significado. Quando nós vamos usar um, quando nós vamos usar outro. Toda vez que nós estivermos fazendo referência à pessoa, nós vamos usar isso aqui. Me, you, him. I like him. Eu gosto dele. Tá? Estou fazendo referência a ele. Ok? She likes me. She likes us. Ele gosta de nós. Tá? Então, toda vez que você estiver fazendo uma referência à pessoa, referindo a pessoa, você usa esses aqui. Quando você está falando que a pessoa faz alguma coisa, aí você usa o outro. She likes. Ela gosta. Então, eu estou dando à pessoa, a ela, a ação de gostar. Ok? Right? Ou seja, I, you, he, she, it, você vai usar para conjugar verbo. Esses aqui não. Tá? Ok? Lembra disso que nós falamos? Lembra?
Sim.
Ok. Então, eu vou fazer uma coisa aqui, gente. Olha só. Eu vou ver se... A prova de vocês vai ser segunda-feira que vem. Tá? Aí, o que nós vamos fazer? Quarta-feira agora, eu vou colocar... nós vamos fazer um exercício de fixação, de revisão. Vou postar para vocês lá um exercício de revisão. Nós vamos fazer aqui ao vivo, tá? Eu vou postar o exercício por volta aí da hora da nossa aula começar, umas meia hora antes da nossa aula começar, na quarta-feira. E aí eu vou abrir aqui, nós vamos fazer, vocês vão ir fazendo lá e me perguntando aqui. Fazendo lá e me perguntando aqui, para segunda-feira vocês fazerem a prova, tá bom? Pode ser? Pode ser?
Yeah.
Okay?
That's fine.
Okay? Do you have any questions, guys?
For while.
No. All right. But guys, let me tell you something. Training. Speak. Right? De agora até... Aí, ó. Depois da prova, o teste... depois do teste escrito seu, vocês vão ter um teste oral. Gente. De agora até esse teste oral, gente. Esqueçam o português. Tá? Tudo que você... Agora que é o 45 do segundo tempo. Agora que nós temos... Agora que vocês vão ver que tudo que eu falava, aquilo que eu falava desde o começo, não aprende inglês ficando calado. Agora que vocês vão ter que martelar isso na cabeça de vocês. Tá? Porque vocês vão ter o teste oral e você vai ver. Vocês viram, né? Tem aí um montão de coisa que nós já vimos isso aí que vai entrar tudo no teste oral. Tá? Então, pratiquem, falem desesperadamente agora. Vocês estão de desespero agora, tá bom? Ok? Então, alguma pergunta?
Não.
Não? Então, até quarta-feira. Bye, bye.
Alright, see you.
See you later, guys. Tchau, Dalton. Até quarta-feira.
Bye, Jeff.
Bye, Kleber.
Ele vai dar?
Acabou.
Sai.
3.
Ah, mas só tem 3 alunos na turma?
Peraí, Sofia.